are going on to week 9. Didn't really think there was anyone we needed in a trade kind of situation, trade deadline, so we passed that up. However, I will say, injury report, we have 3 big names that have returned. DK Metcalf, our left guard, and our right guard. And then obviously we're a week away from having Kenneth Walker and Xavier Moore back. Kind of the last week, if you will, for Caldwell to kind of give himself a chance to steal the slot spot. Obviously, he's played really well, but if he can't get some sort of breakout scenario, I just think the age difference, he's got to be replaced by Moore once again. You got 2 really good players. They're both almost interchangeable. I just think Moore has a little bit higher of a ceiling, and that's usually what I'm going to go with. Obviously, another week of Tanner at running back, and our interception situation has become a little bit of a problem on offense, and then Northcutt, for some reason, replaced by McNeil there. But obviously, some of the lineup has changed a little bit due to the injury players coming back, which we'll fix, but overall, you kind of get the gist of how the lineup is looking. We shall take a look at the players of the week, see if we landed any. Also, this is the first week you would see yearly award winners, which has Desmond Ridder, 8-0 for the Falcons, as the leader of the MVP list. And then looking at the Rams, 2 players of the week, which obviously signifies that they probably won. The Niners have no injuries, which means I think Armstead just got healthy because he was injured last time I checked, which means he's obviously back now. For the Niners roster, Trey Lance obviously looking pretty damn good. Very good throw on the run, 96. Christian McCaffrey at running back. Tyrion Davis-Price at backup with Greg Green at the 3. Kyle Juszczyk still there. Wide receivers, Deebo Samuel, DJ Chark, Tyler Johnson, Dakota Lamb, and then Rayshawn Hall. Pretty cool name, actually. Kittle's still really good. Left tackle is Christian, as Trent Williams had retired. Eric Flowers at left guard. Treader at center. Cody at right, Ford at right guard, and then a rookie at right tackle, as they did not keep McGlinchey. Nick Bosa apparently playing left end. I think, like I said, that was because Armstead was injured, but now he's back. So I'm not sure what they're doing with him. He should definitely play somewhere, though. Boone, Fred Warner, and they still have Greenlaw. He's just not that great of an overall. Cornerbacks are all over the place, but they got a little bit of speed, a little bit of talent. Free safety Nasir Adderley's an 81 overall, and Jimmy Ward is on his way out for retirement. All right, we've got a rivalry match scenario. I don't know what the hell this even does. Impact of Fred Warner. Yeah, limiting the impact of Fred Warner is definitely a priority because we'd like to throw over the middle. We like to run through the middle. I think we praise him. Like, when do you ever talk crap? And when you do, is it ever a win? Like, it's just not worth it. It's just simply not worth it. Your only hope is to slow him down and pray he doesn't wreck your game. Just win. All right, we're back at home here, and I think the idea is to mix it up, get Metcalf involved early and often, and just get some pass rush. Of course, Christian McCaffrey having himself a great year. 913 yards rushing with 13 rushing touchdowns. Was that 113 attempts for 900 yards? Did I read that correctly? And that's not even counting receiving numbers. That is scary. Of course, looking at the helicopter flyover, we can only see it for like a moment. And then there is the stars of the show, if you will, the San Francisco defense. The unit that absolutely puts them in the best chance to win the game. Offense is obviously deadly, but that defense, man, that is the worry of this game. Can we keep the ball on our side of the field? As I do not want to turn the ball over. Of course, keeping the ball on our side of the field kind of means something else as well, where we can't get to the scoring zone. But that's not really what I meant there. Is just try not to turn over the ball. That is how we usually win games, is keeping that turnover differential super high. The Niners, they do kind of give the ball to a bunch of different guys. There's a lot of moving pieces, so force them into a mistake, get that ball out, and take advantage with short fields. That's really the goal there as well, and we're going to be kicking off first, so we'll see exactly how potent that offense really is. The Packers in hell there, losing 43-14 against the Steelers, who are 7-2, dropping them now down to 3-6. Kind of an important team to pay attention to in the NFC, but doesn't seem to be that case anymore. Trey Lance, take a look at his season, and speaking of cases, making a case himself for MVP with 16 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. Obviously, we are a high turnover forcing team. Let's try to get a couple on his list for the year. You're never going to have a perfect season. Why not start throwing interceptions this game? Come on, Trey. You know you want to. You know you want. He really doesn't want to, but you know you will probably, as Christian McCaffrey breaks a tackle early, but nowhere to go. He's still fighting, but with the team effort, he loses nothing. I thought he would have at least lost 2 there, but absolutely fine as we did a pretty good job on him. 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Trey Lance going to hand it off. No, it's going to be a read option, but once again, we were blitzing and we were all over it. Damian Alexander now injured, which means that the rookie Hayes gets another chance. All right, let's go with Red. He's the best guy for the interior for pass rush. And inside, he's going to be short, 4th and 1. I would go for it if I'm them. You have a dynamic offense. Why wouldn't you go for this? You got to be careful here. Milner is in. Not a name you hear often. He's a tiny little man. Can Milner provide just enough of a block to take this chance? And he will, as West will take it to the 29-yard line. Not bad. Not bad. Making the best out of a, safe situation, if you will. Let's take a look at this offense, which is more complete than it has been the last couple of weeks. As we have our lineman back, we have Metcalf back, and Greer maybe can play back to his potential of last year. And Alexander should be fine, but he will be out for this game with a bruised sternum. Play action as they're looking like they're going to blitz off that edge with Charvarius Ward. And they will. Metcalf not super open. The throw is amazing considering he's basically being hit as he's throwing it. Gets it off just in time and a huge first down. Welcome back, Metcalf. Of course, a little bit of option plays and sweeps and whatnot kind of got us some points last week. And we're going to be off to the races early, except for the fact that Metcalf decided he didn't want to block properly. Only I can score, says Metcalf. They're coming with a lot of players yet again. And that's a late read, but that will be caught by Patterson. That was close. Little was all over that, but the throw was great, and the catch was even better. Go the quick outs. I don't know if I trust the route running. Let's see it. And not the greatest route running like we just said. Patterson, a little shaky. Does get 9, though, because once again, the throw is there. And now we got Tanner on the handoff. See if the fullback can give him a block, and he will. Instead of being patient, we kind of just ran because we saw a little bit of an angle, and we get the first down. Nice drive so far. I think we're going to go with the regular verts, see who's open. And that's a tough one, and Caldwell's in for the touchdown. The perfect drive back on top of our offensive grind. Getting our huge guards back, and then, of course, Metcalf, the biggest name so far once Kenneth's back. Oh, Lord. This offense being back in full effect shouldn't even be legal. So, be happy now, Niners, that it's not even harder than it could be, as Trey Lance is going to keep the ball, take a little bit of punishment, gains 3. They're keeping the game short so far, which was the focus that we had. Oh, Lord. They might not be ready for this. Come on, Nwosu. Might actually... instead of pass rushing. Oh, on the delay hit as he's thrown, and there goes Marshall. Kind of like a delay play, if you will, almost a delay stunt. Trying to press Kittle, missed him, and just ran to the inside. The tackle got lost, and he gets hit as he's throwing, and, it doesn't matter how good of a quarterback you are. That's just the result of that type of play. And here goes Metcalf. Perfect throw, and even more so, the blocks. Perfect. 5 for 5, 79 yards and a touchdown. Over the middle. Not a whole lot of tight end play in this one. Let's actually run the ball. I know they got Fred there, but got Metcalf on the inside for the block, and West just had to run, and he gets away, gaining 6. There was a free rusher. Nick Bosa, really not super great off the edge on these run plays, so I think I'm going to go with another sweep. And yeah, so far, kind of struggling. And there goes Patterson. 1 to beat. Gets it. Slips a little bit, and then Greenlaw pushes us forward. And I was going to run like another crazy option type of play, but they're kind of just giving us the lane inside, so we're just going to take it. And there goes a fumble. A great job by Pierre as Fred Warner popped that free. Would have been a huge play for them, but good job by the defense. What do you even do here? Do you run a drag? Because I want Fant to be open. And I knew I had to take that shot. Good job, Fant. Good try. First incompletion of the game. A lot of pressure on that one. And it was kind of a good bait out. We're also going to run this out a little bit shallower, and that's why, as I'm not really sure why he was backed up that far, but you could tell unless he broke on the ball, he was never getting there in time, and look at the speed on that throw. Another sweep, but I think this time they're on it, so we're going to go with the play action back of the end zone for Patterson. He's not really open that much, but he's open enough. Catches the ball. Touchdown 2. I don't know what it is about the Niners, man, but they just can't keep up with us. They just can't. Come with the blitz, and there it is, free. 8-yard sack with Brooks. You can do whatever you want, and they're not going to be able to keep up. We are literally gunning it on them, and they have no answer. Porter in coverage. Really good press. Oh, wow, he kind of just knocked us out of the way. Huge hit by Brooks. We'll get most of that yardage back on the sack, but still a 3rd and 10. Move them over because it seems like they're kind of just giving up and just going for the run. Oh, that's a lie. Come on, get the pressure. And Marshall is nowhere to be found. It's underthrown, and he misses. I do think Chambers was supposed to be there, though. Did they flip? They did flip the play. I don't know who's supposed to be on who, but I thought we had 3 deep blues, so I would assume Chambers had to go. But he reads an underneath. And then Jamal Adams, I mean, he was beat anyways, but at least it's a little bit harder to throw this if you keep up. He just stops. Marshall gives him, I don't even know what this is. As we are going to try to run the ball here, and there is no blocks. Armstead and Fred Warner with the hit. I mean, that's a combination that I wouldn't freaking wish on anyone. And we're going to go to West, and that is not a good play as Ward is going to score. Okay. Sure. I'm not sure. So, for one thing, the pressure got there, and there was no one open. So, at this, freaking Fant gets open. But at this point, I'm just like, take the check down. I don't exactly know what happens here. I don't know if it's just our lineman being on the ground that screwed it up, but I mean, West is open here. I'm not really sure what's going on. Gotta love when the players just completely blow their assignments. Back to back. Oh my, look at the blocks. There's none of them. There's none of them. -2 yards. Like, coverage I can kind of see, but how does a receiver, how did the running back not get to his spot? And that is an amazing throw. Oh my, Nick Bosa is kind of working on that side there. And inside, there goes Caldwell. There goes Caldwell. Look at Caldwell giving shimmy, slipping off, 1st down. Start of the 2nd quarter. It's been a crazy one as we look like we were going to run away with this one, and yet it's all tied up. Going with the super heavy formation. It just seems like, without a bunch of bodies in there, we're just getting smoked. So that's a really good cutback by Tanner, and teamwork for them stops us for a gain of only 2. And feeling confident, right to Fant over the middle, finally getting him more involved, and to the 34, 1st down. Just rifled it in there. You really do feel super confident with Greer. You could just feel like you can hit almost any throw. Here goes Metcalf in motion. And I say that, and I know there's pressure, but just misses him by a mile. Play action. Oh my God. Come on, dude. Bosa was going to get there sooner or later, but really? The right tackle just lets him in. Good job, dude. I would run it to make it closer, but I don't think we need to. Our kicker's pretty good. Let's see what we got. I mean, I think you take it. It's pretty good. That is an amazing throw. Wow. Touchdown, Greer to Metcalf. Greer is on fire. I mean, honestly, with the way Metcalf's playing right now, I really feel like the only way to stop... Oh, Jesus. The only way to stop him is the press there and then have the safety over top. It's like you really can't. Anything else is just not going to work. Milner in on the play gets the tackle. 9 yards gain. I think Milner will be in when there's a bunch of DBs in, but without it, he's not going to play too much, which sucks, but it's just the depth this team has. And Brooks can't get in there. Mafe gets burned. Oh, I just sold so hard, but we did force him out. We're just missing left and right, but Trey Lance trying to avoid the contact, goes out of bounds. Yeah, not our best tackling, let me tell you that much. But tackling nonetheless, it happened. Ed Oliver trying to push through. Kind of does get a piece. Debo getting blasted and still not down. And momentum stopped, blowing the whistle. 4-yard gainer. That was a strange play, but that's how it goes sometimes. The way we're playing cornerback there is probably super misleading. And huge hit by Porter on CMC. Does gain 4, though. And I think you run the blitz. You kind of trust Woolen with anyone anyways, one-on-one, so why not? And we got a free rush. Oh, it's not that free. And Chark, though, really good route against the rookie Chambers. Kevin Cruz, that their rookie right tackle is now injured. I need Mafe to cook. Or whoever it was, I need them to cook against the new player that's clearly not as good. And huge hit by Chambers, but another huge gainer of 8. They're in a pretty good spot to tie this one up here. They're moving well. This defense looks so open. It just looks like there's so many things that are open. Quick throw to the running back is dead, and Nwosu gets the sack. 3rd and 10. 26-yard line, 5 minutes left to go. We're going to have the ball no matter what, obviously. Porter against Kittle. Oh, no. Can help. And the running back's open, and so is the rush lane. Can't catch him, and Trey Lance gets a freaking pop to the 7. Dude's feeling it. I felt like we needed a help on Kittle, and we absolutely did. Here, we're going to bait this. We're going to jump on this so quick. If it's a run, we're in trouble, though. And that's a really good play by us, missing the tackle, but with the help to the 3. We baited hard with Marshall on that. Marshall's a great player. I trust him. Brooks with the read. You got to see if it's a pass, which it's not. One-on-one, Brooks! Nowhere to go. CMC loses a yard. 3rd and goal. Coming with the blitz. Adams has a huge job. Oh, no. We should not be blitzing here. We're so in trouble. And we get there. Hayes, the rookie, beating the pass. Did he get a freebie? Yeah, I think the right guard was trying to help on the other side with Red, and Hayes got a freebie. I think they're about to throw to a wide-open running back, whoever it was on that right side. Yeah, the fullback got so open. Chambers just like, I don't know where he's going. I don't know how many fullbacks you guys know that run streaks at the 5-yard line, but apparently Chambers has seen some things. And West, utilizing that speed, slips the tackle, gets to the 29. Probably a late hit, though. I mean, he's already stepping out of bounds, and they're going for the hit. Halfback lead. Let's see if Tanner can show that power off. And he would if he had time. Good fight, though. I mean, turn that into 2 yards. It's pretty impressive. 3rd and 4. The ground game kind of non-existent right now. Even if we've had a couple of games that are decent, you really do just realize how much Kenneth does for this team on the ground. And that is really good coverage, and under pressure with Bosa on us again. It's going to be a forced punt as we didn't really have anyone open. Mafe on the other side, haven't really used him yet. Go for the spin. Oh, wow, that is a quick throw. And Kittle's just hopping over everybody. 1st down. They're still going with the 5 wide, man. Porter going against him. That's fair enough. And there goes Kittle again. It's like they remember they have Kittle all of a sudden. Cover 4, we are not ready. Red's going to put the pressure on, though, and because of that, they will miss the open look. Of course, now they put a running back in when we decide to go with some coverage. Milner going against freaking Kittle. I know it's not really... Oh! And we missed the coverage. Good hit by Chambers, who is popping people left and right. And they're going to call a timeout, as they should. Not even because of the clock, but just to think things over. This is a huge play. They don't get this. Is that Milner? Oh, my God. Try to switch. Oh, we got beat. Let's go low. Damn, everybody's open. We got beat, but Kittle ran into the safety, so I was like, screw it, we're playing zone now. Red can't get off the block, and they're going to try to run, and with the help of Red and Nwosu, they will stop him. Clock will run. They are smart to probably not use that timeout. I think you just got to throw it to somebody. And we will let that happen every day of the week. Well, I mean, we got to get up there, guys. 15 seconds left, timeout, and they're going to kick the field goal early, which, I mean, I think maybe you take a couple of shots, but not the worst call either. Lambert not going to get it, so with 12 seconds left, I mean, maybe we take a shot or two and see if we can get in field goal range. I mean, I'm not saying we're, like, the best team in the world, but, like, you know, might as well take a shot. And there goes Metcalf over the middle. Does get some room. I'd like for him to not fight in that situation, though. No one lined up on Patterson. The quick throw could be there. And that is a great catch. Go down. And from the 42, there's a field goal shot. And Ben Morgan doesn't hit it. Caldwell on the return to start off the second half, trying to make something happen. Can't really. Maybe should have cut it all the way to the right, but a 1-point game here in the second half. Can you really ask for a better one? Obviously, you know, some mistakes by us, but still we are on top. We still control this game. And we're just going to have to take what we can get as... I mean, there's a couple of lanes, but as far as, like, anything more than, like, 2 yards, really hasn't been there so far. Going to go with the draw with West, and nice blocking for once. Little hesitation, and West was still going to the 36-yard line. Jet sweep. Ooh, they got a lot of players on that left side. Patterson's him. Let's see it. And the tight end misses. Oh, no, we just lost a bunch of yards. The tight end decides to double Nick Bosa, which, in fairness, I get it, right? But no, dude, we had it. If you cover the edge, you freaking gotta stop the edge player. I mean, Bosa is the edge player. Oh, Lord, really good job. How is the lineman not pushing that guy on the ground? He's a DB. We'll see what we got. Got a wide open Metcalf is what we got. Oh, my, the post. Imagine we were running a streak. I get you want to, you know, get a little bit of a jam at the line, but of all the players to do that to, I don't know if that's the one. We're going to go with the play action from left to right. Perfect time to run it, too. And trying to get that out there. No way in hell we were getting that to Metcalf, so I try to get it to Fant. And he's going to stay in the zone. If we would have obviously threw to Metcalf and it doesn't get on target, it still counts against him. Oh, my God, guys. Blocking is so bad. I know a 2nd and 10 run's probably stupid, but you'd think if there was ever a time to actually be able to run it, that would be the time, no? Oh, why is Metcalf in the middle, dude? Double team Nick Bosa, obviously. Put West on the other side, get a better block. I guess he doesn't want to go over there. Do you? Inside, can't get it out to Patterson. Double Bosa still gets there. Now we're going for a 62-yarder. This one I'm going to kick because this one's a little bit longer. Oh, did I hit it? And it's up and good. That's kind of why I was trying to let the AI kick him, because I feel like I can hit almost any field goal like possible, and it's like the AI is not going to do that so often. So maybe from like 50 plus I take one, then the AI takes one, just to try and keep it as realistic as possible, because obviously in real life, you know, nobody's like 20 for 20 from 50 plus. It just doesn't happen. 3-minute drive. Would have loved to see us finish a little bit better than we did, but still, a field goal is a field goal. And McCaffrey fighting hard. Brooks kind of just like dumped him. Barnes, haven't really heard his name today. Getting a press. Got to get back over. And there goes Trey Lance running. He's going to find some room. Gets popped, though, for only a gain of 3. Don't know if I'd see that as worth it, especially from a Niner standpoint. And here we go with a tough coverage. And he's going to be short. Get Lambert over the middle just in case it's a fake, which it's not. Still has a chance to run back. Everything's fine in the world. And West will just run straight up. Let's get that big fella, Jacobson, as the lead. Come on, Jacobson. And no, it was too late on it. I didn't expect the blocker to miss, and that just threw me off. Wow, that sucks. And there goes Caldwell. I mean, that's really good coverage, but Caldwell slips it past him with the speed. First down. Hope we didn't sell on Metcalf's scenario thing, or is in the zone. We probably did, but I'm not going to just force it to someone just because they're in the zone. But just really haven't needed it, you know? Maybe I should have on 3rd down and long, just went for it. Really good cutback, and there we go. I don't think you can get back on Metcalf here, even if you're Fred Warner. Like, even if you're Fred Warner, you're just not going to get back on Metcalf. See, that's the thing with him, though. You don't really need him to be in the zone, right? Like, Metcalf is always in the zone, so who cares? As we're going to get some room to the outside. We'll say he's not really in the zone blocking today, though. Gaining 7 on the run. We'll take it. Wish there was an audible on this to turn into, like, a pass play fake zone. West will actually get enough blocks for the first down, about 5 yards. to the 11. And then go back to the play action. Last time we ran this, Nick Bosa had this sussed out, but let's see what we got. There goes Fant. Not the greatest throw, but it will get there. About 9. 2nd and 1. Do we have like an option? Fullback could score a touchdown here. Let's see what we got. And he will! I think he will. Nice stiff arm on top of it. Riggs. Clayton Riggs with the touchdown. Great pitch. That's how you score, baby. Didn't run any like option plays all game, really much all season. And that was a beauty. All right, a little bit of a better cushion here in the 3rd quarter, almost the 4th. Wow. I don't know if you guys really seen that, but Northcutt was getting some push inside. Doesn't really get to play too much. Obviously, that's kind of the intention. Don't really want him in there too much. And I knew it was going to be a read. I couldn't get off the block, though. It was a really good block. And Marshall missing there. Doesn't really matter, though. Porter with the finish up. Huge hit. Massive gain near the 48-yard line. And almost the 4th quarter here. I don't know how they view the game. I mean, it's a little early to be too rushing with it. And, Mafe, we did kind of help. But in fairness, 1 yard short on, would have been 2nd and 1. I'd rather have that first down if we're on the defense. Of course, looking at the yardage, very similar. They're a little bit lower than us, but they also do have 11 points less than us. So from the 38-yard line, 1st and 10, fresh set. And off the edge, Brooks getting some help from Adams. Adams kind of like just nonchalantly helped him. I know Brooks is great, but just make his job a little easier if you don't mind, just for me. The guy deserves it, all right? Mafe off the edge and inside, quick throw, but a quick hit by Porter. Our guys are cracking people out here. Absolutely smoking fools. 3rd and 6, coming across the middle. Porter in great coverage, and we backed up for a second as there was someone coming open from that left side. That's why we decided to hesitate, and if we would have followed through, probably get to McCaffrey in time, but instead, great read. Lacking of pressure, obviously, on the on that 3rd down. That was a huge play for them. Adams' blocks are actually not that great, as Nwosu just held his own. Wouldn't let him get anywhere. 2nd and 13, got a bunch of players in. I thought maybe it would be a run, but this is that trick formation where they make you think it's a run, but it's definitely not. And Red chasing him down. Oh, picked! Jamal, run! Is there anyone coming? There is not. For a moment there, that may be on me, but it's a safety. Bro, let's ignore it. Okay. I didn't see anyone coming. We just pulled it to Sean Jackson. That was a really bad freaking set of blocks. That was a safety punt. And we only got to the 27. As crazy as it is, you kind of almost rather have this situation. What a wild one. Yeah, I legitimately didn't think they were there. I thought really, guys? I thought that we were free. But yeah, on that play, I also thought that Trey Lance just made an insane play. But of course he didn't. Is Richards the guy we literally just got? And that is a great throw to Jacobson. You got to get him involved. He deserves it. All the freaking groundwork he puts in. Blocking. Good thing for us. It seems like it probably wouldn't have mattered no matter what. You get the kick return or the interception touchdown, and the game literally is over. And now they actually have a sliver of a chance, but we're making the most of this situation as Tanner kind of leaves that ball out a little bit, I will admit. Inside zone, and we are cooking. This game is probably over. It's a hell of a crazy one. And Tanner with the first down gets about 8. And Tanner, stiff arm to the 3. Fred Warner was close, but he just missed. And Greer on the regular read. This is probably just a handoff every day of the week. And Tanner will be in barely. Fred has played his heart out, but sadly, like Tanner's number, we are putting up 40. Technically 41, potentially. Fant's a big fella. I think he put Patterson in the back of the end zone. And that is an insane throw. I think that guy that was covering him a little bit was lulled to sleep with that throw. So I was simming it out, and I don't even know how, but we have another touchdown, and they're at their own 30 on 4th and 5, down 28, still trying to go. This is embarrassing. And they will get the first down, I suppose, but you're just punishing your own guys, which literally just happened as they fumbled for nothing. I mean, the game's over. Really should be playing for pride, a.k.a. not playing anymore. It's more embarrassing when you're still trying and not succeeding. Oh, that's not going to happen. Huge hit by Woolen, though. Upends him. And the season is long, and even though they're struggling a little bit last couple of weeks. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We hit Trey Lance late. You know, there's still plenty of time for them to turn it around, but not if you injure all your best players. Especially with us, dirty as hell, hitting the quarterback late. Damn, Red can't get off there. And McCaffrey, oh, that is a GG. 48-20. It was a pretty close game. Early on, 14-0. It looked like we were going to just walk away with it, and didn't happen. And then it got close, and then we pulled away again. And this time it was a little too late for them trying to make the comeback. And offense was damn near perfect. Greer was slinging. Bosa was killing the line, but even under pressure, Greer was throwing some pretty good passes. I don't know what the hell happened on that play to West, but outside of that, no real hiccups and just a really good performance. Looking at the numbers, Greer, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 321 yards, 77% completion percentage. That interception sucks, but it is what it is. Tanner with 2 touchdowns. He did have a fumble. McCaffrey was awful. Trey Lance was solid. West was, he was okay. Didn't really get our sweep game going. Greer was okay. But Metcalf coming back strong, 7 for 152 with a touchdown. Patterson 50 yards and a touchdown. Caldwell 63 yards and a touchdown. Fant 40 yards. Some, a bunch of different names involved. Different couple of sacks, interceptions. Had a couple of the blitzing was definitely working. And then Morgan missed a 59-yarder, I believe it was. All right, 77 overall, Kendrick Patterson. Obviously, he is developing not at the fastest rate considering how much success he's had early in his career here. We need that route running up. I don't know what's the best to do. Let's try physical. Why not? He's in 78 overall now, so you would think that was okay. 2 to spec catch, 1 to release, 1 to short, 1 to medium. That's not bad. If I can get an upgrade like that every time, it's probably worth it. Red, what is his ratings? Not at 90+ finesse. I would like to get him to like 92 finesse or something before I go block shedding, so that's what we're going to try to do here. And we get a +1 to speed, 1 to finesse. Getting up there in speed, can play edge. Metcalf, I mean, the guy is like damn near perfect anyways, but I guess let's go physical. Let's do physical, trying to get similar upgrade that we just had with Patterson. See what we get, though. 1 to excel, 3 to break tackle, which is great. 2 to release, 2 to short, 1 to stiff, 1 to trucking. That is a great upgrade because he's obviously a pretty strong guy, so getting those upgrades for the juke ability is awesome. Putting him at 91 break tackle now. He is definitely capable of being a Debo type if he really wanted to, which I don't think he should. I think he should just keep dominating defenses deep. And Hayes got himself an upgrade. Didn't really do a whole lot for him. But, yeah, a massive win over the division rival San Francisco 49ers. See what we got for this rivalry game as we have the Jags upcoming next. A lot of coaches say to only celebrate a win or sulk over a loss for 24 hours when you beat one of your most hated rivals. I think it's okay to spend an extra 24 hours basking in that glory. I guess. 2,500 XP. Maybe we have more upgrades now. The irony of that timing, probably do, but it's not showing any. Either way, though, massive win as we are 7-2 on our way to probably another playoff berth and maybe back-to-back Super Bowl victories. The division, I know the Rams are kind of, gaining ground lately, and the Cardinals are 5-3, but division hasn't been the strongest, definitely not the weakest either, but we'll see how that shakes up as we have the Rams after our Week 10 matchup against the Jaguars, and then the Niners yet again. And we'll see how that shakes up. Obviously, if we can win 2 of those next 3, we're in a really good spot to win the division, and obviously a playoff spot is pretty much guaranteed at that point. Anyways, though, if you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, really appreciate your continued support. Maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Check out the second channel, PKR Plays, for non-Madden content. Of course, Hogwarts Legacy is what we've been playing lately, and I've been really enjoying it and uploading just about daily. So, ironically enough, I say that, but not going to be one today, but there will be one tomorrow after the rebuild. I don't know if this would have been the first or second episode of the day, but definitely 2 franchise videos today, and then rebuild tomorrow with Hogwarts Legacy. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video, but until next video, see ya!